everyone, and welcome to the FIA Nations Cup. This is round 5, and I know I said I'm not doing much Nations Cup, but Group 3, Brands Hatch, I could not really decline this at all. I love Brands Hatch, I love Group 3, so I feel like a no-brainer. We've already done one round of this, or one session of this particular round, where we did try a non-stop, which didn't quite work out. We started quite low down in the grid, and then, yeah, didn't work out the best. So we definitely need to stop here, and we're on the qualifying lap at the moment, and coming through here, we're actually down on our current fastest lap, which is a bit unfortunate here. We're going to have to really push on to really improve. So as we head down the hill and then head towards this right-hander, we're looking for that brake marker on the right-hand side. So a brake, drop down a gear, try and get it turned in. We nail that beautifully through. There we go. And then the brake marker on the left-hand side there. The colour changing that barrier. Turn in, just nearly right. Oh, a little bit of gravel touching, but even so, we continue on. We're now going to get proper aggressive here because we know we're down on our time a little bit. Through there we go. Absolutely nail it, very close to the edge. Into the left-hander. Look at that, we're 1.5 tenths up, nearly 2 tenths up on that time. And remember, this is our second flying lap. We did our first one and it wasn't good. So the fact we're doing this on worn tyres shows the speed we had there. Going through here, we just put the power down now. We get very close to that edge and head towards the right side and towards the line. What lap time do we get? Currently 3 tenths off P1. Down to just under a tenth from P1. So a good improvement there. To say that was on the second fastest lap of on worn tyres, essentially. I'm pretty happy with that. You know, we could beating some big names there. CTEC3 Adam down there. Adam is down there. Manu Rodri is down there. So we're in the thick of it here at the moment. So let's go through this grid now and let's show you the full grid, where we start and everything like that. So we've got Devil on P1 there, 22.0. Followed by Matu again, 0. And then we're just in the point ones there. Starting in P3, Lightning in P4 in the NSX. Me and Lightning both tried the non-stop actually on the previous round, so I know we're going to stop it in this situation. I love that Williams livery there on Adam's car. Love that livery there by Manu Rodri. So I knew Lightning was going to stop, and I realised I needed to stop as well, to be honest, in order to get the best out of the car. I see TRL out there down in P11. Potentially we might go for the non-stop here, similar position to what I did last time. Got Robbie in P15, Key in P16, followed by Ascoro Fab in P17, PR1 Giuseppe P18. It's 18 drivers here for this race. It's very hard to overtake here at Brands Hatch, as you're very well aware. So this track is kind of strange. I literally can just jump on it and instantly go quick. I'm assuming the car profiles, which will return soon. I'm assuming they helped a lot. Just, you know, Brands Hatch seems to be like one of my tracks I can go to and just be like bang on it straight away. So starting P3, I'm okay with this at the moment. In Nations, I'm going for top 10 in the UK. That's my goal. Obviously, I'm not focused on this, as you will have seen in the previous video with the Paris analysis, or Paris World Tour analysis. Anyway, going through here, we're just closing up to Matu a little bit. In terms of tyres and such, and when me and Lightning both did the non-stop previously, Lightning's tyre management and maybe the NSX's tyres were slightly better than mine, so I always knew that Lightning would have better tyres at the end of his stint, so I was a bit wary of that. He still had to make the move though, so, you know, as long as I stay ahead and defend well, it's all okay. You can see at the moment there's even gaps all throughout the field. Everyone's settling down now, trying to get in a bit of a rhythm, and then obviously we'll start closing up on Devil and Matu in due course. Going through this right-hander, nail that beautifully. Oh, Matu getting very close to the gravel there. Continue down Dingle Dell. The stream is of course called Dingle Delling. Just random name that I came up with. As we come into this left-hander, look how close we are getting to Matu now. So, you know, we've got the pace there. We've got the pace to get past Matu, potentially get past Devil as well. I say this is my kind of circuit. This Brands Hatch, I absolutely love it. Very flowing circuit. I find a lot of circuits that suit my driving style are the ones with long, fast corners, the ones that require, you know, a little bit more judgment, a little bit trail breaky sort of corners. The start-stop circuits don't suit my driving style as much, and you will see that in the races that I do, and potentially you've already seen that in other races. You can see how close we are to Matu now. We're right on his bumper, and now we're just going to try and pick a way past. You'll have heard on stream is in the description, by the way, if you want to watch the full race, but you will see and hear on stream that I felt like Matu started holding me up here. So I'm now trying to think of the best way to pass Matu. Where can I overtake him? We're in the same car at Brands Hatch, which is a very hard track to overtake. Unless Matu is out the slipstream, which I think he is at the moment of Devil, then we could potentially overtake. Of course, we advance forward. This is lap number 5. You see Lightning is all over the back of me now. Obviously, the tyres on the NSX helping Lightning out a little bit more. Plus, it's Lightning, of course. So now I'm having to defend a little bit. I've just struggled a little bit with dirty air now. And on the right-hand side, you can't see it because the TV camera's above it. The map shows a gap in the field. A perfect gap. And I believe we could fit in there. Now, unknown to me, Lightning was saying the exact same thing on his stream. And I'm assuming M. Thomas also saw this. So this is the under of the undercut. Most people are going for the lap 6 pit for the undercut because track position is kind of critical, as you've seen at Brands Hatch. But we're going for the undercut. So we come in, have an absolute terrible pit entry, which does compromise Lightning a little bit here. Into the pits, and out we go. So let's fast forward here and look at that gap. Look at the clean air. So obviously at this point it's just hammer down. Let's go, or hammer time should I say. Let's go do this fast lap, because if we get this fast lap done, obviously fresher tyres, we should get round fast. We should be able to undercut Matu and potentially undercut Devil as well. It's going through here. Again, we're nailing this now. You can see Lightning is staying on our bumper, but he's not being very close, so it's a good lap here. Matu is in the pits. Do we pass Matu? So they're going for the undercut, all the guys that have just gone in. We've gone for the undercut. There's Matu coming out the pits. We just get it done, and we just go inside him a little bit there, then come out of him again. The game pushes us out, and we get that position made. Lightning now on the inside as well, and gets that move done. So Matu loses 2 positions to the undercut with his undercut on Devil. Now Matu has to now focus in order to try and get past Devil, because obviously Devil is going to come in this lap, because this is the kind of normal lap you'd go for. Lap 7, 7.5 is halfway, so lap 7 is a good one to come in on. But as I say, Brands Hatch is critical, absolutely critical in terms of track position. So again, we've got some clean air now, me and Lightning. We can put some fast times in here. Lightning catch up to me a little bit there. Still 3/10 gap, so we know we're keeping up the pace here. It's good pace. As we then head towards the right-hander, you can now see Devil is in the pits. So in theory, Devil should come out behind me, Lightning, and Matu. What happens? Let's find out. Across the line, another good lap. There's Devil, so we've definitely undercut Devil perfectly. Lightning and Devil go side by side. Now, you're going to have to focus a little bit in the top right corner, because Lightning is going to have to go around the outside of Devil in order to make this work for him. If he doesn't pass him, it's game over for Lightning. So looking at that top right corner, Lightning just gets it done into Graham Hill Bend. What a move by Lightning. So Lightning gets that position. So Devil losing out again. Devil didn't lose out to Matu, so I'm assuming Matu may have been slowed up a little bit with the fighting with Lightning. So here we are, 9/10 ahead of Lightning, nearly a second. So we're out that slipstream as well. I know Lightning's going to come back to me because, you know, Lightning's good with his tyres, good driver, and the car's good with the tyres as well, it appears. So we're behind TRL Aug now, who's going for that non-stop. I mentioned that he probably would do that earlier. And I'm just struggling a little bit with dirty air here. I can't seem to get the car turned in, which is slowing me down a lot. And Lightning is all over the back of me at this point. That NSX a little bit more, you know, it allows a bit more turning. But, you know, it's not the greatest of cars between the 911 and the NSX. So Lightning looking to try and get the move done here to pass me here to catch up to TRL Aug. So coming into this right-hander. Again, just a little bit of understeer, but look what Lightning does. He just gets his nose in on the inside, and I can't do much about it because his nose is there at that point. So Lightning down the inside, coming up to Paddock Hill Bend. So I brake slightly bit earlier to come in behind him because I don't want to lose a position to Devil or Matu. They're on fresher tyres. If I lose that position, I've guaranteed lost that position. So we pulled in behind Lightning, and we've all caught up to TRL Aug a bit more. Aug's going to start really struggling on his tyres at this lap. At this point, this is where the tyre wear is critical. Through the left we go, as now we head up to the sharp left-hander. Lightning closing on TRL Aug. Obviously, we both need to get past Aug as fast as we can here, because if we don't, Devil and Matu are going to be all over us. Those guys have fresher tyres than us. You can see Lightning actually flashes Aug a little bit there. Obviously, teammates, potentially. I was thinking maybe Aug will let Lightning go, but doesn't at this point. No team orders happening here. Through there we go. Lightning again looking. Can't see the move. Pulls back in. Very dangerous corner to make a move at, which is why Lightning pulled back in. He can obviously make the move at a more safer corner. Doesn't want to risk his teammate at all. Through Dingle-Dell up to this right-hander. And again, look how close we are now. You can see in the TV camera there, it's a train of cars behind TRL Aug. So we're going to have to make this move very, very quickly. Otherwise, Devil's all over the back of us. You can see that there. Look how close Devil is. Much fresher tyres. 2 lap fresher tyres into this right-hander. It's going to be over 20 plus lap pressure tyres essentially because of how the tyre wear is at the moment. You see, we got very close to the gravel down the exit. Lightning makes a move down the inside, heading towards Paddock Hill onto El Aug. Into this right-hander, and we're going to have to try and get the move done very quickly. So I know Aug's on really rough tyres at this point. So I go for the move down the inside. I stop it at the apex. There's a slight bit of contact there. Nothing huge. Give Aug space on the exit. As we then head towards Graham Hill through the left-hander. Again, we're going to have a little bit better exit than Aug. So at this point, I'm trying to show my nose. I'm trying to go here, Aug. Let me go, let me go, let me go. I go for the move down the inside. It's very tight. Again, give each other space, which is fair enough. As we accelerate out the corner, and we've got that move done. So at this point, I try and play a bit strategic here. So I block Devil, and then I go to the right-hand side, and I want to give Aug the slipstream now. That's my goal. I want to try and get Aug to stay in front of Devil. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. Devil and Matu pass Aug, so Aug loses out significantly. Look at that train of cars now. Really, really cost you trying to do the no-stop here. I figured that out in the last one. Very, very hard to do. A good effort, though, by Aug. As we continue on now, Lightning 1.2 seconds ahead. It really is Lightning's race at this point. All he has to do is stay on circuit, and that NSX seems to be good on its tyres as well, as I've already said a couple of times. 4 tenths ahead of Devil at this point. So I'm thinking, okay, just put your head down now. You've got no dirty air. And the minute I passed them, actually, if you watch the stream, I literally said, oh, now the car's turning, I can race again properly. But of course, we've ruined our fronts a little bit, being behind here out for a couple of laps. So you can see Devil is now catching up to us. Into Paddock Hill we go. We've just got to defend. I say track position is critical at Brands Hatch. If you've got track position, you can defend for your life. And we'll go over this in the driving school a little bit, defending. But you're going to see some of the techniques that I'm going to explain in the driving school here right now. So as we come down to Graham Hill, again, it's not a place you would really make the overtake. But through here you go. The minute you have less grip than your opponent, you're going to be at a disadvantage. So I go defensive here, stay on the inside. Now Devil can always try and do some form of cutback here. We get a fairly good exit now. But then we've got slipstream, of course. The Devil is obviously going to have that slipstream. You can see that gap going down. 1/10 now, under a tenth. So we stay to the right here. It's a very hard corner to go around the outside. There's marbles and everything on the left-hand side there. So we stay on the inside. We give Devil room. Devil actually loses out to Matu here. And then Matu decides not to try and go for that move on me. But Matu's on the inside there, so Devil should have given that up. Again, we're up. Now, I prefer Matu behind me than Devil because Matu's got 1 lap older tyres than Devil and only 1 lap fresher tyres than me. So it's actually beneficial for Matu to be there over Devil. Devil has a significantly more grip than either of us, especially than me. So you can see at the moment that gap has increased. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, we've got to put our head down. 2 more laps, we can hold on to this. We really can hold on to this. That undercut was the perfect strategy at this moment in time. So we continue on 24/7. Not the fastest of laps, but of course we are racing at this point. It's all pure racing. It's not for lap times. Through there we go. We head up to Druids. We get it stopped, but you can see how close Matu is getting now. Everybody very close. At this point, it's a defensive move. Oh, lose a little bit there. Graham Hill, not a place to make an overtake. As I say, it's 1 by 1 usually there. Otherwise, there's normally contact. Head towards this left-hander now. Again, we've got to try and survive this as best as we can. So we're just going to do the exact same thing here. On the exit, we get a much better exit this time. Not losing as much time, but Matu's going to have the slipstream. So stay to the right-hand side. That's all we can do here. Matu goes to the left. We just go left a little bit. That's just to give us a bit better line. So we go around the outside. Matu hits the same marbles as Devil. And as we head towards this right-hander, we get hit from behind and unfortunately end up in the gravel. No fault of our own there. Couldn't do anything about that. So what actually happened there was Matu had dirt on his tyres because he was a little bit on the grass. He tried to outbrake Devil on the inside. Again, 2 by 2 there is very, very dangerous. And literally, he tried to outbrake Devil with dirt on his tyres and then hit me and I went off. He did apologise after. I was furious in the live stream. Feel free to watch the live stream and my reaction there. But yeah, I was pretty peed off because I thought I had second in the bag. I reckon I would have had second in the bag there. Unfortunately not. We get P7 in this race. As I say, Matu did apologise afterwards. We did review it in depth on the stream if you want to actually go and view that. But this is a highlight video, so I'll just show you the highlights of the action from this round of Nations Cup. I hope you enjoyed that video. Obviously, we're hoping for better results in the future. Top 10 in the UK is our goal for Nations Cup. But let's see what happens in the next race, which will be round 6, and that'll be shown in a few days' time. But that's it for me for now. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.